morning, everyone. Mal Condon, I'm curator of hydrangeas here at Heritage Museums and Gardens. And this morning, we've begun our work in the test garden of pruning Hydrangea paniculata species. And our great helpers this morning was the Cod Hydrangea Societies, the early risers, one of the maintenance teams here that looks after these gardens totally in terms of hydrangeas. We have made a great start. And what I'm standing next to is a paniculata from this season. And what do we remember about paniculatas? They flower on new wood, so the buds develop in April and May. Wonderful flowers late July through September. Very powerful growers, as you can see next to me, easily as tall as I am, if not much taller, some of our examples here. So we're going to be going through that process today. This is all new growth that's occurred this season. That's the kind of thing you deal with. Very powerful plants in terms of their vegetative growth. Wonderful in that regard, and of course I think great blossoms as well. We're of course late in season, and this is what we have in front of us. So we're going to go through, having seen it untouched, we're going to look at it in stages in terms of our pruning techniques. Okay. All right, so we've come from what we looked at in the last previous go. This is our first round of cutting. And we've basically deadheaded everything, have done some preliminary cuttings on the stems, but we get to this point so we can see in the total interior of the plant to make our choices of what we're cutting off. And what we're simply going to be doing, all of this, as you remember, is new growth that I'm tracing with my hand. And we're going to cut it back so that all we have left down at the bottom is 2 or 3 nodes. And nodes, and I want to do you a little close-up on a node. This is a little better one to see. You see these little indentations identified as much as anything by color? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 on this stem. And all we generally leave is 2 or 3. So that's where our cut's going to be. And so that's what we have left from what we just removed. And that's what we're going to be doing next. The other part that we're going to be doing as well is where we have interference patterns like you see here. We don't need that stem, and so we cut that back completely. Similarly for this point. So we've left these two. Here we are. And now we've gone from what I just showed you in the previous short go, sort of step 1. This is step 2, our finished pruning. And notice how much we've taken out of this plant. And what we're trying to imagine is this, that if I was looking down on it, all these finished points where new growth is going to occur are relatively uniform to my view. Remember, it's important to get lots of flowers, but it is equally important to have good form to the entire plant. And that's what we're establishing here.